Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about the lights that you see behind me up on the ceiling. As you've noticed, these lights have been there for a little while now. Previously, I had old incandescent bulbs. There was a lot of bulbs on the ceiling of my garage. It was inefficient and it wasn't bright. So I finally got most of the lights up, and some people have been asking questions about the lights. So I'm going to show you a bit of detail in regards to the lights specifically. And I'm going to show you how I spaced them on my ceiling. So on my worktop here I have the last light that needs to be installed on the ceiling. So I kept it down just to show you exactly the specifics about the ballast and the bulbs. Now here's the information on the ballast. It's an electronic ballast. Now the good thing about these ballasts is that they don't hum. And here's more specs. It also tells you what bulbs are compatible with it. I'm using the T8 bulb, which is the newer technology in fluorescent bulbs. And the good thing about this ballast is if it's -20 outside, it'll still fire up the light bulbs. That was an important feature that I needed for my garage, especially if you live in Canada, because it gets pretty cold here in the winter time. And here's the bulbs I'm using in here. It's a 28-watt bulb. It's a T8 bulb. As you notice, it's pretty small in diameter compared to the older T12 fluorescent bulb on the one light that I'm keeping in my shop over there. And I find these little bulbs here as bright, if not brighter, than the older T12s. And they're really good lights if you're doing videotaping in your shop. I find that my videos are brighter now. It's a lot easier to get the proper light when I'm videotaping something. Anyways, each light uses 2 bulbs. And there is a metal cover that covers the ballast and all the wires and all that, and then a plastic cover, as you saw on the ceiling on the lights there. And by the way, the lights on my ceiling are 4 feet long. I think you can get them in 8-foot lengths as well. Alright, now that I've talked about the lights, I'm going to talk a bit about how you should space the lights in your shop to get maximum lighting. Now I'm just going by information that I found on the internet that seemed to make the most sense to me, and it actually works good. Now the most common information that kept coming up when I looked on the internet was that the lights should be spaced 4 feet in between. Now that would also include 4 feet from the back wall to the back of the light, from the light to the side of the wall, also from that side of the light to the other light, and if you're putting a third light on the other side, you would space it 4 feet as well. And it's also the same thing in front of the light to the next light and so forth. As you look down the ceiling, you can see that in between each light, it's approximately 4 feet of distance. And I can tell you from experience that I'm getting really good lighting now. It worked out really good by having 4 feet in between each light and the walls. And the last light that I have on my countertop will go at the far left over there where you see the 2 bulbs on the ceiling that will be taken down, and I'll be putting the fluorescent light there eventually. And if you get fluorescent lighting with the T8 bulbs like this, you're going to find that it's a lot easier to fire them up when it's cold outside, and it's also going to use a lot less electricity. So guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just post a comment under this video. Hopefully I can get at your question or another YouTuber. And hopefully this video is going to help you if you plan on reorganizing the lighting in your garage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.